let me explain what I mean. I'm going to go full screen. Took a shot at Calvinism. How? He was mentioning an argument that he heard, that the Quran teaches, and it does. We have posts on this, articles on this, I've done sessions on this, that Allah will hold a person accountable and will share in the guilt and the sins of anyone that he or she has led astray. Meaning, if I have taught you falsely and I have been the cause to lead you astray, I share in your sin and your guilt. Now, David Wood was talking about doing a video that he heard someone say that means Allah is accountable and guilty and will share in the sin of all who have been led astray, because the Quran teaches Allah is the one who causes and determines who go astray. Are you with me there? Islam teaches, more specifically the Quran and Sunni tradition. You have other Muslim traditions that deny the Quran teaches this. But Sunni Islam, the Quran and the Sunnah of Muhammad teach Allah has predestined, determined everything in creation, and he's predestined and determined who will go to hell, and he's also chosen who he will mislead and deceive, causing them to go astray. So that means if Allah is consistent, Allah has to then punish himself, hold himself accountable, because he shares in the guilt and the sin of those who've been led astray. Well, someone asked David Wood a question. Well, basically the gist, it was a super chat. Well, how different is this from Calvinism? And he basically conceded, yeah, that's one of his problems with Calvinism. Why he doesn't accept Calvinism, doesn't think it's true. So AP, being that little devil, he goes, oops, you're going to get Anthony Rogers upset. Yeah, pretty soon, they're going to burn their bridges. Now, may God purify my heart, forgive Anthony for his lies and slander. He is a false teacher who preaches a false gospel, and Calvinism is satanic and from the pit of hell. But if Anthony is truly a man of integrity, if you really are a man of integrity, if you really are, and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you are, if you really are zealous for your gospel, which is from the pit of hell and satanic and a perversion of scripture, which I thank Jesus for convicting me to open my eyes and enabling me to see it's false. Thank the Lord I repented. Then if you really love God more than popularity and numbers, then be consistent and don't appear with David Wood, because David Wood is now working with apostate prophet who loves the Orthodox faith, who's an Orthodox catechumen. You have attacked the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church, and you say these are false churches that preach a false gospel. You've even been involved in conferences attacking the Orthodox Church, Catholic Church. I want to see if you love the Lord more than numbers and popularity. Will you stop appearing with David Wood? Good luck.